Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cheyenne Latte. I am, I wouldn't say a hypocrite. I'm not going to say a procrastinator. I am intentional of what I want to post and how I want to post it. And yeah, I would say I'm an intentional person. I didn't want to just crank out content just to crank out content. I actually want things to be meaningful. So let me give you a life update from 2024. In May 2024, I met my now husband. The whole time we've talked and dated, it was very smooth. I wasn't stressed. I was actually at the most peaceful moment I've ever been in my entire life. At the same time, I was unemployed. So from December 2022, I had surgery on my Achilles that knocked me out for almost completely 2 years. I would work off and on, but it didn't stick. So we was there in May, unemployed, and he didn't judge me at all. He took care of me very well. Anything I needed, he provided without me asking, which was different for me because nobody has ever just offered or even was willing to give, to support, to help. But he was. I was very grateful for that. As time went on, I believe in like June, he met my family. They loved him. He pretty much blended in because he is a handy person, which my family are very handsy. Likes to do like crafts, projects and stuff, garden and all of that. Fix cars, and all of the shebang. He does, and my family does the same thing. So it's just like a piece of my family, like they can all connect to each other because they all do similar things. The difference between him, I don't even want to compare, so we're not going to even say the difference between him and others. He's just a completely different breed. Number one, he is a man of God. He believes in God. That was one of my top non-negotiables in meeting someone new. Another thing was like just being supportive, just being there if I need. I'm not a person who asks for money, so it'll be hard for you to figure out if I need money or not. But if you know me well enough, you would know if I am in some type of need of something. If I do get comfortable enough, which I had told him, I'm not comfortable with asking. I'm not comfortable with like doing these things, but give me time and I would open up to the idea of allowing you to fully do these things. As time progressed, he wanted me to be his girlfriend, so he officially asked. I told him, you have to officially ask me to be your girlfriend. I'm not gonna just be a girlfriend because you said I'm your girlfriend. No. So he officially asked me to be his girlfriend, I think a week or 2 weeks after we was talking, and then that's how that started. Fast forward, September 25, 2024, we got married. I wanted to get married on the day we met, which was 24, but it didn't happen that way. I was working on that day, or I think he was working. One of us was working, or I think I was working on that day, so I couldn't do it. But it's okay. We did it the next day, and we are married. We've been married now for 6 months. October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 6 months. This past week has made 6 months. I almost forgot. 6 months. Everything is good. Everything is great. What I've noticed is how you and your partner choose to handle things in your relationship. It would be whatever you guys discuss. Every relationship is different. Every marriage is different. And I don't take advice from anyone, because how you choose to deal with your situations and your situation is not the way I choose to deal with mine. So please don't. I can sympathize or empathize, whatever word it is. I can understand, but I'm not going to care to want to listen to that. No offense to anyone. It's just, you can't tell me something about my relationship when our relationships are totally different. Our personalities are different. Our partners' personalities are different. The dynamic itself is different. And the way we see life is different. So I think tread lightly when you give advice to anyone. Ask before you give advice. Don't just give advice and think that we're supposed to just be like, oh, okay, we're gonna take your word for it, because we're not. I'm sorry, or at least I'm not. What else is new? I had a job. I'm not gonna tell you where I was working at, but I did have a job from November 2024. It was a short ending, or a short time period being there, because of the system. The system lets us down so much, y'all. I can't begin to tell you. The system let us down so much. People are just so entitled, and it's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of people who are entitled, who use their title for leverage over your head to get up one on you. And it's like, bruh, we all gotta eat, we all gotta feed our families, we all gotta continue to live life, and you choose to try to take away from me because you don't want to respect me. Baby, respect goes both ways. When you come out of that job, you would want respect from anybody around you in your circle, and yet you don't respect others. See, that's what I don't do. I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't tolerate foolery, stupidity. I'll give you a grace, but I will tell you front of hand, like, I don't tolerate that, so you can correct it. But then when you show me your behind, then it's like, all right, I see how you are, but remember, karma is a thing. I don't wish karma on anyone, but karma is a real thing. And what goes around comes around, and what you reap, you will sow. So best believe. Everybody ain't safe in a job space. A job can replace you at any given moment. Take it with a grain of salt. It's not the fact that I was let go. It was the fact of how it happened that made me more upset. And it is what it is. It's a life lesson learned. Well, I wouldn't say life lesson learned. It is a repetitive cycle that continue to be toxic to every environment that I'm in. And I just feel like nobody respects my boundaries. Just how I feel, nothing across board. That goes according to family as well. Family, job, possibly school. Right now I'm not in school. But no matter where I go, it's just like, man, can you be a decent human being, like, who got common sense of respecting just boundaries? You don't know what that means, so let me educate you. And even though you may know what that means, like, just have common sense to know that you don't know me and I don't know you, and we're learning each other. And when we learn each other, yeah, we might bump heads, but then once we learn each other, we're like, okay, I know she don't or he don't, and I'm not gonna do, and that's it. But people don't do that. They like to throw stones and hide their hand in the process. Neither there nor here. Another challenging thing that is going on right now is my family. That has been a constant thing throughout my entire life. Ever since I was 16 years old, there was always an issue with my family, the relationship between my mother and I. We don't have no relationship. I'm cutting it there. We just don't have one. I've always wanted one, and she showed me her behind, and I just feel like, you know what? Forget it. I don't care to have one. It is all right. I'm God's child. I have a relationship with him instead. When I was like 18, going on 18, I just started taking care of myself. I was working. I was in school. I was just doing what I needed to do for myself. And nobody really could tell me anything at that point, because at the end of the day, I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. I've been picked on enough of being bullied, not only in school, but being bullied at home. People don't understand. If anybody feels similar, you can let me know in the comments. If you've ever felt bullied by your family, by any of your family members, your mom, your aunt, your cousin, whoever, have you ever felt like you was being the target of whatever they've gone through, or used you as a weapon for any of the situations that they've gone through? Let me know, or use any of your stories, any of your stories as a weapon against you. Just let me know, because we can relate on that page. We can have a whole conversation about that, because it's just so sad how people are just miserable. And it has to be your family, the people you was born into. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's like, I have a life, you have a life. You see me prospering in life, you can prosper in life too, but do you choose to prosper in life? No. You choose to cut throats along your journey and think you got the upper hand, but baby, your world is crashing down in front of your face, and now you want to make everybody else miserable. Like, get real. Get with it. Like, what's good with you? Are you alright? Like, you need a nap, you need to go under a rock and regroup and recenter yourself and then come back out into society? Because apparently you, everywhere you go, you bring this toxic trait of yours along the journey to toxify everybody. I don't even know if that is a word, but if it is, let me know. But to toxify the whole freaking population around you, and it's ridiculous. My mother, I haven't spoken to my mother because she disrespected me about how me and my husband interact. She thinks that I disrespect my husband, or I argue with him or whatever, make him feel bad. I'm like, I'm not you, sweetheart. I don't do what you do. I don't belittle people. I try my best not to belittle people. I'm not going to say I've never done it, but I've tried my best not to do it, because I know how hurtful it can be, because it's been done to me multiple times, and it's done to me. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that hurts people, because hurt people, and I'm not a hurt person. I am a progressive person. I am a person who's constantly on a healing journey, because no matter how you put it, it's always a battle. It's always an obstacle. It's always something that's gonna make you feel bad or make you feel sad. And you just gotta heal from it, learn, heal, and keep moving. And at this point, I choose my peace. So when she said what she said, I will, if I feel like it, I will put the message in the on the screen somewhere, displaying what she said. And I just am like, you just bitter. Are you genuinely happy for me that I'm married? Are you just like, no, you're not genuinely happy. If it's not about you, you're not genuinely happy about anything anybody else is doing. And that is where I draw the line. Like, I have a migraine right now. I am pushing through to record this video because I feel like I have no outlet. I feel like I have nobody to talk to. I feel like I'm alone in these situations, and I know I'm not. I know I can relate to someone, and I want to relate to someone who has a similar story. So just let me know how you feel, if you felt similar ways. Let me know what your thoughts were, how your family dynamic is, if you feel comfortable with sharing. I'm very open and welcoming, so don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm here. Thank you for listening to my rant. There's a lot of other things coming. Oh, my husband just became a U.S. citizen. He passed his citizenship test, and I'm just so excited for him, because we came a long way. Like, I didn't know nothing about the process of how it went, how it goes. We tried to reach out for a source to help, but that wasn't really good help. So I just figured it out on my own. I asked God to help him throughout the journey, help me throughout the journey, and we made it. He is now a U.S. citizen, and I can't wait to record the ceremony. There's a lot of good things happening. It's not just all the bad. I'm not going to just tell you the bad, but it's a lot of good things happening. Stay tuned for that. Happy New Year. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy birthday to whoever birthdays came and passed. Happy early birthday to whoever's birthday is coming up. Let me know when is your birthday, because my birthday is April 30th and it's coming up. April season is here. I'm sorry. Whoever don't like a Taurus, I don't care. It is what it is. It's just a sign. I'm just true to my sign, to be honest. I don't take no bull crap. But drop in the comments your birthday so I can say happy birthday to you for when your birthday comes about. And yeah, let me know what other videos you would like to see, because there's a lot of things in store from now on. I'm not playing. I just feel like my story and just how I express myself is very, everybody's story and how they express themselves is unique. It's just, don't be afraid to share it. So I'm not afraid to share my story anymore. I'm going to tell you what it is and tell you in the most simplest way as possible. So stay tuned for that and enjoy. God bless you. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful Friday. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Wherever you at in this world, hopefully it's warm. It's going to be like 80 some degrees in New York tomorrow. So I don't know where I'm going to be. 9 times out of 10 probably in the house because I don't like people. But it is what it is. So stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next video.